All right, welcome or welcome back. So, the Lionsgate portal was just 2 days ago. 8-8 was the Lionsgate portal. And I did do a reading for that. And there are lots of wonderful manifestations that are underway. But I did not know that there was this other thing that hits. But it's kind of like any other energetic shift or peak that you experience. It's like you hit a high vibrationally, but you have to work through that slope on your way back down to actually be in the place to receive what it is that your energy peaked and pretty much like did the work for. So on the other end of the Lionsgate portal, which this is the time period we're in right now. So it was the climb, it was the elevation, it was the ascension to the Lionsgate portal. And then it is the decline back into your natural vibrational space or wave. Okay. But it's called the shadow, the Lionsgate shadow. So that just tells me shadow healing and dealing with your shadow and confronting shadows, not being afraid of shadows either. You can't fear your shadow. You can't fear other people's shadow. You have to conquer your fear in relation to shadows because you don't ever want to leave room to attract something that you're afraid of. And the way that you combat that, the way that you set up boundaries for it, is to recognize that you have these fears, to recognize that subconsciously you are afraid of certain things and that you could possibly, by mistake, attract it into your life if you don't face these things. Now, a lot of times our life is naturally sending us through spaces where we have to. So for the majority of you, you may have never experienced anything extremely scary or harsh. It was always kind of cushioned or I don't know, you just feel blessed or lucky. Okay. But you also had to go through these dark night of the soul situations, and depending on your resistance to the spiritual, because we didn't have all this information before. So a lot of us, we didn't know what the fuck was going on. Everything was dark and everything was grim and people weren't acting right. And it was just a lot of stress and like not having clarity. So I feel like we're on the other side of that where we can now understand why we attract what we attract. Okay. Whether it was our fears growing up, whether it's the fears that the news bring us or fears from our peers. Okay. But I feel like, or behaviors, you know what I'm saying? Just bad behaviors or allowing people with bad behaviors to be around us or to get in our heads and change the way we see things or how we think about things. But yeah, I feel like this Lionsgate portal was about standing in your power and your light and your truth and understanding the entire makeup of you to where you can be very firm and sound when you send that signal down to the ground. It's like when you touch down, it's like, no, it's this way or it's no way. Like there is no other. You know what I'm saying? You just know how your life is meant to be, and certain things you ain't never gonna fucking deal with. And that energy is very powerful. So you are hitting the ground and you're making waves already. But I just felt like, let's get back in this. You know why? Because I went to order this dessert. I don't know why I didn't order me a whole cake. I should have found a baker. I wasn't even thinking about it. But anyway, it's this bakery that I like and I wanted this certain cake. But they were out of it. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? That doesn't happen. So it just awakened me to my energy is just a little bit wonky. Because no. Because no. And that's why I like ordering too. It kind of helps me to see where I am when it comes to my divine feminine energy. How that works out for me lets me know a lot of times what I need to adjust, especially if my son is fine and he's, you know what I'm saying, I don't have any issues with him. It's a great day with him. If he's not giving me clarity of what I need to fix, then buying things, ordering things, spending money, and seeing how that money is working for you, that will give you a clue to whether you're aligned or not. But anyway, let's get into this energy. I just felt like, yeah, let's get in the energy tab. And because it is that shadow time period after the Lionsgate portal, let's just make sure it's no issues that we need to work through. But you know how we do. Take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, and trust your intuition over mine. Everything won't be for you. That's okay. In fact, you don't want it to. Because, yeah, people be wilding out. And if that ain't your bag, don't get in it. Okay? All right. All praise to the Most High. Let's go see what the vibes are. I'm going to start with the shadow deck, and then we'll work our way up to more light. Yeah. Want to push that darkness and keep that darkness out of your life, you have to build up your love and light. And you can shine it as brightly or as dimly as you want to. A lot of people prefer candlelight, honestly, to big bright lights. Okay, so a lot of people prefer the starry moonlight as opposed to the big hot fucking sun. Okay, so use your light however you want to. Just use it. Be the lights. Be the lights. Okay. Let's go. What do we have here? Perfectionism. Oh, yeah. That's a big shadow one. The perfectionism. Because you can perfect the fuck out of something until it's nothing. It can be nothing. It could have been something. It was almost there. It was almost perfect. And you just completely shitted on it and threw it in the garbage. So you have to be careful with that. But what I'm getting is that you're being protected from that. Okay, so you could be a perfectionist, or you tend to like look very closely at things. You tend to pay attention to the details. Honestly, a lot of those qualities, even I talk about that where I call on my OCD. You know, I don't never really been diagnosed with it, but I feel like, you know, I have it or whatever. It's just a silly thing for me, but I'd be like, I want this OCD because I'm cleaning my bathroom and I need it to be that clean, like a motherfucker with OCD. Yeah, you know, you can make certain things about yourself. You can just find good ways to use it or positive ways to focus it. Okay. One thing is for sure, and my son wouldn't let me do it anyway, but this is something that I experienced growing up, and she didn't mean harm to me at all, but she really did not instill a lot of confidence in me, because when she was feeling nitpicky, she usually nitpicked me. And what was wrong with my hair? And was that a scratch on my leg? And am I breaking out? And did you gain weight? It was like always something. And so with my son, when I noticed myself getting overly concerned about, is that a piece of lint in your hair? Why are you in the carpet again? It's like, okay, go find you something to do. Go fix your hair, or go fix your nails, or go make sure of this, or go make sure of that. Because when you start getting too nitpicky on other people, or even things like, oh, I can't live here no more, look at this. Instead of being solution based, you are just criticizing the fuck out of things. That's a negative energy. And usually if you can't control it, like it feels like everywhere you look there is something to be complaining about or something that is not right, that's an entity, and it is literally controlling your vibe, your energy, your mind, your life. Okay, so I feel like this is something that you have done enough work to like conquer this yourself. So you're self-disciplined is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're self-disciplined. So you keep yourself in line when it comes to that perfectionist tendency. You could also use it in healthy ways. You could be aware of yourself when it comes to that. So you combat that entity. You conquer that entity. You make that entity work for you. Okay? OCD, perfectionism, work for me. Right? I don't need to complain and, you know, oh, my child, and he didn't clean his room. And how about I go find something to do, like a project that really, maybe it is deep cleaning his carpet. Maybe it is being more perfectionistic about my routine, how often I go in there and do a deep clean, how often I remind him and slow things down, where I show him, this is where you do this. If you make a mess, you tell me, this is where your garbage goes. No, we don't hide this behind the bed, things like that. Or go OCD the fuck out of your bathroom. And oh, it is nothing like taking a glorious bath with roses and rose petals and rose water and essential oils and incense in a clean fucking bathroom. There is nothing else. But anyway, oh, I can't wait. Can you tell where I'm about to use my OCD? Oh, I can't wait. But anyway, you're protected from, this would be like self-sabotage or just ruining the fuck out of something because you won't just let it be. Like, that's not a lot. Oh, thank you. Hold on, y'all. They just gave me a $10 credit. See? Got to push that energy and it'll turn right around. They just gave me a $10 credit for having to cancel my order. Hold on. They only giving me an hour. I got $10 extra, a $10 credit because of the inconvenience, but I only get an hour to use it. So we're going to make this quick, okay? So I feel like you are being protected from this perfectionism. You are finding areas and ways of life that you are able to use it where it does really work for you. This is helping you. It's helping you in your connections, your relationships, even like the extension of connections. Okay, maybe people you are in relationship with or you have a connection with, like it could even be them in relation to someone else. I don't know, something about it is trickling or it's becoming a thing, like it's contagious. It's really a lot of freedom and liberation, acceptance. It's like awareness of self. Being more aware of self, really, truly, than you are of other people. Not to the point that you're blinded, but to the point that you're able to stay in your satisfied state and offer that light, which it can move things. It can move people. If be the change you want to see, that's what they were talking about. Manifesting the reality you want to see. Manifesting the type of interactions and the type of reactions. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, it's like what you want, how you want people to treat you, how you want things to play out for you. All of that starts within. So I feel like you're already being pushed there. You're doing it on your own, and then because of that, maybe that's just added spiritual protection. Tell me about this werewolf on the collective's life. That could be a person, a spirit guide that protects you, or this is a level of protection that you have spiritually. Transcendence, intuition, and power. Yeah, this is a level of protection that's self-made. You're creating this protection. You know what you're doing? You're perfecting yourself. Most of us don't. It's a very powerful thing to be able to influence something into its best version of self. But we usually, I'm not going to say we waste it, but we usually are so eager to give that to everybody else. Like, oh my goodness, you know what? If you were to do this or if you did that, it would just be perfect. Or that would really look good if you did that. Or you should really change that. Or why didn't you think about doing this? And we can perfect the fuck out of somebody else who's damn near there or damn near doing it. Or like we watch on TV, they're fucking millionaires and billionaires and damn near, looking perfect, but we will find that one thing that they didn't do, or that one makeup mistake, or anything, okay? And we'll be like, now why didn't they do that? Or if they would just fix this. So we're critiquing, and that energy, likely if they're in receiving mode, they're going to get that information, they're going to apply it, and you have helped them to perfect their image or perfect their life or whatever, perfect anything. But what if you were to use that mastery for yourself? I'm getting that you have done that. And that it is manifesting as this power that you hold. It is a protective energy. So you are protected from things that likely could have affected you traumatically, actually. You are protected in a way that you are able to foresee it. And even though it's not something that can happen or something that would likely be or manifest in your reality, you are able to actually help others because your intuition is guiding you on what to say and how to move with other people in relation to you so that they can experience really this same kind of perfection. So there's something that you're perfecting in your life, and I feel like your vibe is helping other people to perfect it too. That's what I'm getting. Okay, give me a little more. Not from this state. I'm ready to go now. He is laughing his butt off. Okay, just a couple more. I gotta go because I got $10 for free, and I only got an hour to use it. And a lot of times I use my perfectionism on where I order my food from. I don't know why I didn't investigate. I really wanted to find a bakery that I could walk into. I found one, but I did not like how the cakes look. Their cookies are really good, but I didn't like how the cakes look. But anyway, I gotta go look and make the best choice. Okay, we got justice coming out. So something is fair, balanced, or getting ready to balance out. It could be a situation where you were being treated unfairly or something was unjustified. And so this is balancing out in your life. This is correcting. You may even have people making up for whatever it was that they did before. Yeah, Queen of Swords, this is the truth. Oh, lots of power, lots of information. Yeah, the Queen of Perfection is going to be the Queen of Swords. It's going to be the Queen of Swords. You're going to get right. You're going to act right. Or it might be night-night or, the end of your life as you know it. They really do. They don't put the hammer down. They put the sword down, okay? They put the sword down. Oh, my goodness. We dealing with a Libra? It's a Libra. Justice and the Queen of Swords. I don't know if you have a Libra female or a female with Libra placement. She don't play. She don't play, not on no day. Not for real. So, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Even this is somebody who don't play on no day, but I feel like this person is they set you free. You know what I'm saying? They're cool with you. Do whatever you want to. So that is saying that this is someone who trusts you. Why is he laughing so hard? I really want to be nosy and see what he's laughing at. Anyway, this is somebody who critiqued the fuck out of you. Okay, read between every single line, and I feel like if this is a lawyer or something, they cannot find what the fucking issue is. They cannot find anything on you. They can't find a reason to whatever. Is somebody getting out of jail? Because they can't find nothing on you. Not nothing. Oh my God. Somebody could be getting let off of, maybe it's not major, but it is justice, the Queen of Swords. And then the Four of Pentacles, you're being let go without cost. You're not being charged. You're no charges, no fees, no penalties or something. You're being let off scot-free, and you might be receiving a gift in addition to that. Okay, what was this, an attack? Did somebody try to imprison you? Queen of Cups, oh Lord, Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you had a hater. Or this is somebody who, an instigator. Somebody instigated this situation that you were in or that you had went into. Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, it's a hating, lying ass motherfucker. This the one you probably was trying to perfect this motherfucker, or they probably thought you were perfection because it's a hater. The Queen of Cups in a reverse, it's a hater. They did this out of jealousy or envy. So they already knew you was squeaky clean. They just didn't know you was that clean. They it's always something on anybody. I can find anything on anybody. I'll find something. Couldn't find a goddamn thing. You coming off scot clean, and they might be the one that have to pick up they're gonna have to pick up a tab, or they're gonna be paying for something. Yeah, this could even be somebody who was trying to impose a karmic sentence on you that now they have to pay. They conjured up some kind of contract, okay, so they're gonna have to pay it back, but I guess they thought you would. They thought you would. Interesting. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Ooh, wee. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Whole perspective shift. Whole paradigm shift. This is where somebody says, oh, shit. Uh-oh. What else? Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. I gotta go on this note. When I tell you spirit is handing this person a fucking ass, do you hear me? This person is in spiritual imprisonment until they on their head. This person is on their head. They are on the ground, on their head. Ten of Swords. Good as dead. Whatever this ego was that thought that they were going to pin something on you or they were going to make you pay some kind of karma. You will pay. You have to. I'm going to make you. I don't know what the fuck. It's some hateful shit though. Somebody was like yelling mad about it. Really trying hard to do this too. With perfectionism, this is someone who likely, that's what they use their OCD to do. To wage some kind of karmic warfare or justice in the name of justice for you. Oh goodness, they tired now. They so tired. They so tired. They exhausted. They're exhausted and likely confused. Likely confused as to why you are completely scot-free, singing in the rain, if there is any. And they're like in pain or they're dealing with whatever it was that they tried to push on you. You know what I'm saying? Because with this hateful energy with the Queen of Cups, if they were projecting that energy onto you, it can't get to you. You're too clean. You're too clean. So where do you think all of those disgusting things that were coming out of their mouth, where do you think it's going? Back to their house, back to them, for them to heal, for them to deal with, back to their heart, back to their mind. Hello? Could be two of you. You could be a couple. You could be a couple. This could be people who had things to say about you and your partner. It could be two separate individuals. I got a divine masculine, divine feminine, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, both squeaky fucking clean, in the right, in their knowing. Talk about playing chess. I feel like that's what this is. It sounds like a strategic battle or conflict that someone tried to bring to you or to force you to have to deal with or live. Yeah, no. Nope. Man, they can't see y'all or nothing. Whew. Yeah. So, they must have sent out a lot because this is 10 swords going back. 10 swords. Anyway, this is a blowback. It's a blowback. It's a blowback. Could be your exes, 2 of cups in reverse. They feel like you're strong-arming them. And you are. Energetically, you are. If they don't heal, if they don't finish this karmic sentence, that's why they brain dead right now. It's the 10 of swords and the hangman. It's whatever you say. It's whatever you say. It really is. Your shadow energy, you are controlling or dominating their energy. They have to find their light. That's their karma. They have to find their light. Or it's good night. Night night. Tuck yourself in. Don't worry about anything. I know what to do. And if you're ready to get off this leash, if you're ready to do the right thing, if you're ready to be better or see better, or stop trying to perfect everybody else and before you perfect your fucking self, then it's gonna be night night. It's gonna be night night. All right, y'all, that's what I got. That's the read. That's the energy. I'll see you guys in the next live. Peace. Thanks for the likes. Hi, one who possessed. Hi, ILY. And I'm in love with your souls. Bye.